It seems like that at the moment, but I reckon to get community spirit back again, bring back the scouts, the clubs we used to have, you know, little gyms for boxing, things like that, or even just a social club. I've yet to find, right, there's Gascoigne Estate, that's about it. That's the only one I know of, and maybe down Well Street, it's a social club. But I think every estate like this should have at least 1 or 2 social clubs, yeah?
Yeah.
Bingo night, kids night, what do you call it, looking after kids, babysitting services, you know what I mean? Little creches, yeah, in these clubs. You know, you can make a multi-functional clubhouse to do everything. You know, from looking after kids to having weddings to whatever, you know what I mean? If they got that on these estates, then you won't be scared to go out. Why? Because you've actually met the person that lives next to you.
Yeah, services, so things like babysitting and creches and things like that work really well. If you look at smaller communities and communities that are working really well, it's because people are using each other's services. So a group of people will come together to provide a creche or for old people or visiting people in hospitals. And I think when you're in need and you find out that somebody's there to help you, that then builds your first relationship, and then when things are better, then you're naturally more inclined to find out more. If you've got a local church and a local community centre, you get them involved in planning a local event. They can come and put stalls up, finding out what people's talents are and getting them involved.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, why not? I mean, a church hall doesn't have to be just for church. You can have gatherings, you can have, I don't know, bingo night, poker night. Well, not poker, not with money anyway, but you know what I'm getting at. But anyway, it's like, I don't know, it's like the camaraderie is just gone out of London, literally. I mean, just after the war, yeah, there was people helping each other, they'll do anything for each other. I've had stories, because I used to go to the old people's home where my mum used to work. They used to leave their doors open. You leave your door open round there, you come back from work, you ain't got bugger all left inside. They'll take the furniture and the floorboards if you let them.
I can say that you can bring loads of youth clubs and stuff like that, like around Hackney, or the people that's on the street, like bring them in, youth clubs, make everyone be in one accord and everything, yeah.
A place like where I go during the week, yeah, from Tuesday to Friday, Core Arts. Now, that was started like 14 years ago by the director now, Paul Monks. Now, we've got so much going there, it's unbelievable. I mean, you could do from, I don't know, computer studies to recording your own disc, getting it out on radio, poetry, art, pottery. What else? What's the other thing? Oh, wood carving as well. That'll be starting soon. There's loads of stuff, you know, music, guitar lessons. You can actually get an NVQ 1 and 2 at Core Arts, and that's because of the outreach thing from the community college. And there's another thing, the outreach team. Why don't they reach out a bit further, come into these communities, put leaflets through the letterbox and say, look, there's a local down here, Core Arts, so why don't you go there and try something?
Not really, because I'm not really a fan of art. So art is not really my thing. I've usually writing's my stuff and all that, yeah. I think, yeah, it's good that they would go into the local art club and all and stuff, yeah.
They should encourage more children to start doing more PE in school and in secondary schools.
Okay.
And more after-school clubs. And there's a park around this area that used to be closed, and it was making more children go on the street than having somewhere to play. Like, we need more youth clubs, play areas, after-school clubs, and Saturday schools for fun and games and all that stuff.
I'll say that how they're doing stuff like this is good, and that I think that they should bring up more youth clubs for the younger children and teenagers and stuff like that.
To stop children going on the streets, that's why there's so much crimes going on with knives and guns and all them stuff. To be healthy, to keep your mind cooperated and not be stuck in all the time. and also not to be on the streets because it's not a good place to be.
I think essentially like we're social animals.
Yeah.
And there needs to be that kind of interaction, that kind of some commonality.
Yeah.
You know, you kind of, I guess if you think about like who your friends are, then there's something there that like links you all together.
I think just like lots of events, different, like bring the community together, like the Hackney Wick event. Just like lots of different festivals going on, just like to bring like a community cohesion together.